Yo, what's good people? Today is Tekken beta day and we all know Raven is now playable in the beta, so I just want to do a quick, I don't want it to be too long, but I want to do a quick video on how Ravens change from Master Raven, how you would play him. I don't really want to go into combos too much, so if you haven't seen the ultimate combo guide, I released a video on my channel, so pretty much covers all the combos you would need to know. Hit the notification bell because a lot of people do not get notified when I upload a video, so do me a favor, hit that bell, subscribe, is free, help a brother out. Let's get into it. Yo, okay, so I'm gonna cover just some neutral. Okay, one thing to note is Raven can't be played like Master Raven. So Master Raven's main tools that she could abuse were like back turn throws. So if I'm pressing back turn 1+4, they took this away, so you can only do generic. So he doesn't have back turn throws anymore, and I'm gonna keep getting interrupted by, it's just something we're gonna have to deal with. He does not have back turn throws anymore, mix. He still has the generic, but he doesn't have the mix. Back turn down 4 is nerfed. This is -15 on block, does 6 damage, and it's -6 I think on hit, or -4 or something like that. So it's minus on hit and it's launch on block. So again, you can't use this as a low poke really like Master Raven can. You would use this or this, and they buffed this move heavily because now you can go into stance from this, which adds a lot of mix-up. So let me put the frames on. This is +5 on hit, but it's actually +8 if you go into stance. So it's a mix. It's literally free. Yeah, this is a mix. And then that brings me on to his neutral moves. So they buffed free. So they buffed the frames on hit to +5, and they increased the damage. So they definitely want us to use this move, and it counter hit launches. So if they press, they get counter hit launched, which is really nice. Forward 2-3 is now, they reduced the damage a little bit, but now it's safe on block. Now it's -9 on block, and also you can transition into stance from this too. So very, very nice buff to the poke. Down back 2 kind of functions the same, although Raven has extension from down back 2. So down back 2 1, and then down back 2 stance. So there's another layer of mix up that you can do with, let's say for example you whiff punish. You don't always have to go for it, but you can do this, which is a counter hit launcher. Oh. Counter hit launcher, or goes into back turn, and it has the same frames I think as down back 2 on block. So this is I think it's -4 on block, or -5. Yeah, it's -4 on block. So the same frames as down back 2, and it tracks the opposite way as down back 2. So down back 2 tracks stepping left, and then this tracks stepping right, because you would step down back 2 to the right. So Raven has a lot of mix in neutral. Like you can even do this and space it to where it's not launch on block anymore. You can space it to where it's -9, so that was -11. That was too far. That's -10, but you get the point. You can space it to be safe, and the longer range you space it at, the more plus you are. So you're +2 here on block or on hit, +2, and while standing 2 will launch like a while standing 4, because this puts the opponent in full crouch on hit. So there's a lot of mix. Another thing to note is down forward 1 tracks both ways now, so you can't step this to the left or right. I don't know why it tracks that way, but previously you could step this to the left. So I think in general Raven's neutral tools have been buffed. Like down 4 is still the same, 3-3 got buffed, forward 2-3 got buffed. This move is used for punishment, so they buffed Raven's power crush. It's forward 1+2 still -14, but they increase the speed of the armor, so you can mash this in a lot more situations now. It's his punish for long range punish, so like jack down 1+2 or jack down forward 1-2 string. You can actually punish this because it goes so far. So this is a very good move. Back turn. Okay, these 2 mids will be your primary mid pokes. Back turn forward 3, same thing applies. Forward 2 on hit, on counter hit, and also back turn back 2-4, because they buffed this move. They made it +2 on hit. Previously this was 0 on hit, and they buffed the damage. So why wouldn't you use this? They also made this safe as well, and it's +14 on hit, which means you get down forward 1-4, which is a new extension. -14 on block, but it's natural hit combo, and you would use this for 14 frame punish. And they also buffed this as a punish, but this just This punish makes back 4-4 obsolete, really. Unless you want to like go for this or something. I don't know. This cancel got buffed as well. So a lot of his cancels got sped up a little bit. Big change is QCF2. So QCF2 does not launch anymore, but it's +5 on hit and it's -12 on block. And on counter hit, it's +14. So you know what that means? And this wall splats and breaks walls. So this is very, very strong. Obviously, you can cancel it and all that stuff. So that's kind of neutral covered in a nutshell. I think I'm going to cover the stance now, the new stance. So this replaces Haze. This is called Soul Zone. So you have, I think, 5 or 6 options from it. So you have Soul Zone 1+2. Okay, let's go from 1. So Soul Zone 1 is a high crushes, very good move, quick poke. So, you know, if you're doing QCF1 and they press, jab, that will go under the jab. And you can low-key hit confirm this as well. And that's a natural hit combo. And this tracks. So very, very good move. Then you have Soul Zone 2, which is safe on block, -9, add a heat engager. So like if you do Hell Sweep, he's forced into stance, but this mix is really peak. Because like you can do... So from this, you can do like white hole into back turn, white hole into full crouch, or normal white hole. So like the mix-up potential is endless, really. So if you was to do Hell Sweep, you could do Soul Zone 2 as a mix. You could do Soul Zone 4 as a mix. And then that sets up while standing 2 counter hit trade combo if they do while standing 4. If they do something slower, they're going to get counter hit launched. Raven's so sick. Oh my god. I don't want to make the video too long, but I just want to cover like surface level stuff. So, okay. So let's go to the next move in the stance. So Soul Zone 3. So this is the first hit of his screw attack, his new screw attack. What's it called? Tornado. I don't know. Tornado screw. So that's the move you would do. And that's also a natural hit combo. All of his Shadow Clone moves are -14 on block. So -14. G-Clef from back turn is -14 as well. So pretty much all of his Shadow Clone stuff is -14 apart from backswing, which is -15. But this backswing is so good. It's actually invincible up to +4 in an interaction. So okay, let's say for example I'm playing against a Brian and he does a jab on hit, that's +8. Now if he does a jet upper on hit, I can evade the jet upper by doing this. So like for example, if Brian does like back 1 on block and does a mid, I can evade it with this. So it's really good. Really good. It is heavily punishable on block, -15, but it's so good that people actually have to second guess their pressure. So that's backswing. But let's get back into the stance. So now we have... So that was Soul Zone 3. And the reason why this move is good is because it goes into back turn and it's +5 on hit. So it's super good. And obviously they can't really disrespect it just because of this. Then we have Soul Zone 4, which is really nice. So +2 on hit low. Obviously I said if you do this, that's a counter hit setup. And then he's in full crouch. So you know you can do whatever mix up you want to do. I think the main thing to the main theme that I'm kind of reiterating in this video is he plays nothing like Master Raven. So if you try and play him like Master Raven, you're not going to win, or you're not going to do well just because he just doesn't play anything like Raven, Master Raven. So that was Soul Zone 4. And then we have Soul Zone 1+2, which is his old Haze 1+2, but now they made it into a high move, guaranteed follow-up, and it's 0 on block. So, you know, you can do some shenanigans like this, or fish for G-Clef, because they changed the G-Clef from 114 to 124, and it's harder to hit confirm, but it does more damage, and it's a tailspin attack now, a tornado screw. So I guess it's an okay trade-off for me personally. Now that he has a back turn G-Clef, now what they did with his back turn, now let's transition to back turn. So the main points I want to talk about back turn is back 2-4 being buffed, back turn forward 2-3 being buffed to +14 on hit. This is not a natural combo, but if they get hit with this, so this is natural, and that kind of makes them want to duck. So now if they duck, they get hit with this. Very good. Same with this. QCF2 on counter hit, down forward 1-4. But I want to talk about back turn 2 and back turn 2-1 and back turn 2-2 and all that stuff. So his back turn jabs are strong now. He did lose this on counter hit because this is only +7 on hit now. So you can't do this anymore. He still retains this as well. So that on counter hit. Oh, the counter hit ran out. So that's still in the game. They gave him a back turn G-clef. And why this is good is because they gave him haze 3 out of full crouch. So it's full crouch down forward 3, which is +2 on hit. So now you can fish for back turn 2-2-1, which is a natural hit combo, a counter hit combo. As you can see, there's no like black in the health bar. So you can fish for like a back turn G-clef, wall splats, and get a full combo from it. So this is really nice as well. And then you can also do back turn 2-2 stance for more mix-ups. And you can also do back turn 2-1 and you can stay in back turn. This isn't new, but what is new is back turn 2-1 crouch dash, which is just ridiculous really, because what they did as well is to compensate for taking Undertaker away from back turn, they made the Undertaker grab up forward 1+2. So as you can see, he can do it from crouch dash. I don't know why they gave him this. Because they, you know, he can still do the one grab from crouch dash. So it's not really a mix, but it makes it harder to see the arms. It's just a filthy mix. And you can enforce this mix from back turn 2-1 forward. So yeah, very good. So this low, he doesn't have back turn forward 4-3 anymore. It changed to back turn forward 4-1. I covered it just briefly, but yeah, you can do stance and all that stuff. And also this, the string itself is safe. You have to keep ducking, because previously in Tekken, even if you blocked the high, you could still punish it. I think it was -12. But they made this safe, which is, you know, it's nice, whatever. So the parries are kind of the same. Escape parry, they changed escape parry a little bit. So they made it, I think, a little bit more minus on whiff, which is fine, because if you're gonna escape parry stuff, you know, more times than not, you're gonna successfully escape parry because it has a lot of active frames. What is sick about this escape parry is now it escape parries grabs. So you can escape parry grabs now, lows, mids, highs, and grabs. And in Tekken 7, you could get grabbed using this, and it was hard to break it if you were mashing escape parry, and then you had to mash a break. So this parrying grabs now is crazy. It's really crazy. Back 2 buffed. It does the same damage, but it's more plus on hit, I think, and it knocks back less. So this is free. Down back 2 is free. So yeah, this is nice to have as well. The parry animation is the same. I can't record Raven to do stuff because it just doesn't allow me to record. But yeah, the parry animation is still the same as I've tested in matches. 4-1 jails now. Yep, 4-1 jails, and it's more plus on hit. So this is +7 on hit, which means that this is a frame trap, because this move is I-16. So this is +7, and then this is a frame trap. Same with this. Back turn, back 2-4. After 4-1. So this is a really good punish as well. This got buffed heavily because it doesn't counter hit launch anymore. But that's not really a buff to Raven. That's just kind of how it is. You know, counter hit tools are nerfed in Tekken 8 as a whole. So it's not like Raven just doesn't have counter hit tools. He does. But just not from 4 anymore, which is fine because, you know, I'd rather have it jailing and doing all the shenanigans. Yeah. You see? Like, bruh. The creativity you can express with this character is crazy. So back 3 is now +4 on block, and it does chip damage. While running 3 goes into back turn now and is +4 on block as well. And it guarantees back turn 1+2 on hit. So let's talk about Raven's heat for a minute. So his heat burst is just a souped up back 1, I guess. So it's only +1 on block. Oh, sorry, let me cover back 1 normally. So back 1 forces you into stance, but it's +7 on block. So this is a mix. All this stuff is a mix. They have to guess. Yeah, they kind of just have to guess here. They can mash out of this, but like, yeah, it really is a guess. Because you have this as well. Stuff like that. So, you know, I don't think people should press after that. It's plus 10 on hit as well. So yeah, this is really good as well. But as I was saying, heat, this is a souped up version. You can use it in combos as well. So an example would be, I don't want to cover combos too much, but you can do stuff like that, and you can do 4-4-3 into rage out there. So you can extend combos a little bit by doing that. If we just cancel heat, so he has a few heat moves. So he has 1+2, which becomes a launcher in heat. So that means he has a 40-frame launcher from standing. Yeah, he has while standing 3+4, which is also a launcher in heat. Soul Zone 2 in heat. Yeah, so this is a launcher. So as you can imagine, if I'm in heat now and I do this on block, I can launch for them guessing wrong. So that's kind of peak as well. While running 3-4, and this is only possible in heat. This is a launcher. This becomes a launcher into back turn. So that's very good as well. He has also, this is a heat engager, but in heat, this doesn't really do anything. It's not really that great. You only get like a guaranteed hit. You don't get a combo. So that's not a launcher in heat. And then his last launcher in heat is back turn 4, which is kind of a solution to mashing generic lows or crouch dab after down back 2. So you would do that as a hard read. You would do, but this is a launcher in heat as well, and heavily plus on block if they block it. So like if you block any of the heat moves into the heat dash, it's really plus on block. So this is +5 on block, as you can see. Then Soul Zone 2, +5. And another thing to note is in heat, all of his Shadow Clone stuff that's -14 actually becomes -3 on block, and it does a lot of chip damage. So let's talk about his heat smash. Yeah, the heat smash. The terminology in this game is mad hard to like keep up with, but yeah, this is his heat smash. So you enter heat and then just press the heat button again. It's a projectile. It's really sick, but it does a lot of chip. Look at the chip damage. It does a lot of chip, and it's +14 on block. Look at this in heat. So if you do, like, for example, I don't know, you're in heat and then you do this. This is safe. This is safe. This is +14. So, you know, yeah, Raven has a lot of mix-ups, but I do feel like you can't play Raven the same as Master Raven, and he has a lot of mix-ups now, because you can do stance from crouch dash. I'm pretty sure you could do this before with Haze, but because Haze didn't really have a use, it wasn't that great. Yeah, I just didn't really use it, but now, and the fact that he can do white hole into back turn or full crouch is crazy. So yeah, you can do mix-ups like that. You can do mix-ups with the crouch dash with like this. Oh, leave me alone, man. So you can do, oh, so then you could do, so this is one version of wave dash, and then the crouch version is you would do like, it's the same input. Yeah, and you can do the same. It works literally the same, except with when you do the crouch step version, you have to return to standing. So you have to press forward. So like you have to press forward to return to standing and then back to down forward. So like that, like this. Look at the inputs. So I'm going to forward and then going back down to down back. Whereas this, you can literally just, because you're already doing a lot of QCF and then up, you don't have to worry about kind of pressing forward and then down. It's already kind of done for you. Whereas like if you're doing this method, you have to do forward and then down forward. This is so good. But that was just, it wasn't a quick video. I'm sorry. Raven is just too sick. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Raven in the beta, at least. Let me know what you think about Raven. Let me know what you think about Master Raven compared to Raven. Do you like OG Raven better? Do you like Master Raven better? Do you like the design of OG Raven better? Let me know, man, because I really want to hear your thoughts. I'm gassed about Raven. I've always been gassed about Raven ever since I saw him get revealed at Evo. I called it, by the way. I might put the tweet. I'm probably not gonna put the tweet, but I called it. But yeah, Raven's so sick. I could talk about Raven forever. Look, it is 25 minutes. All right, I'm gonna end the video. Let me know what you think. Peace.